Mayor's already elected.
And we're live.
Hey, look at this. We're live. Okay, so I better go get the chat. Mayor's already elected. Hit the like button. Close that. Bring that over. Bring this over. Oh, excuse me.
Okay, let me get the
Hey, Marco. Hey, Wayne B. Good morning. Good afternoon.
Wayne is first.
Yep. Gonna have to give crap to AZ there. You can come in now, AZ. Somebody else is first. Okay, now they're gonna start bugging me. What do you want? Outside or do you want something to eat now? Oh, you want something to eat? Right back. Got to beat the hounds, I guess.
Nothing wrong with that. Hey, everybody. Yeah, I'm just still getting set up here, but hope everybody's doing well on a Monday evening or afternoon, I guess. Well, it's after 5, so I guess we can call it early evening. So just give me a few seconds here. Let me get the other computer up over here so I can see what's going on. Okay. Lenny's here. Okay, so the invites are sent out too. Cool. So let me go back over here.
Where's the other one? Come on, Grace. Good supper for you tonight. Got pork roast in there tonight.
So it's feeding time.
Yeah, I don't know. She's being fussy tonight. Something wrong there. Come here. Oh, you.
Well, it could be the heat, Paul. It's hot there, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's nice in here. I just shut the air off because it's getting cool in here.
Oh,
But she keeps going outside where the heat is, right?
yeah. Lenny put emojis up, but she says it's hot out there.
Oh, yeah, it's hot. Yeah. What, baby? You gonna eat your supper? Come on, eat your supper. Shouldn't have to tell you. There's pork roast in there, for Christ's sake. Okay, now she's starting to eat. Let's keep an eye on how much she eats. Make sure Vader don't fucking invade it. Vader, he just horks his food out.
Vader's looking to get into her food, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He'll go right into her food. He'll stuff himself, but he just horks his food down. He's looking over. Hey, get out of there. Oh, good.
Call him up on your lap. That'll get him over there.
He's licking his bowl now. Oh, see, Gracie's. I think she ate all the pork fat or the roast pork, and now she stopped eating.
Oh yeah, down in the Southwest U.S., I can't imagine the heat they're getting, or over in the UK.
Hey, Mike, how's it going? I haven't gotten around to it yet, but I see you put a video out.
Yep, he and Albert fly.
Yeah. No, you go eat. Go eat your supper. Come on, go get your supper. You don't want it right now? You want up? Yeah, she wants up. She don't want to eat her supper, right? Didn't eat all the pork either,
So how's everybody doing tonight? I know that it's just Monday's a tough evening because it's after the big weekend, but on the same token, a lot of people may not have a lot of things to do today, but
Did Justin ever come on this morning?
no.
No. Okay, let's go. See how warm it is in Florida. Let's go to St. Augustine Beach, Florida. Okay, why aren't you going there? Oh, there it goes. Taking a minute to load those slow tonight. Oh, no worse than here. 81 feels like 88.
I think it just rained though, Paul. I'm going to screen share.
Few clouds. Rain expected to start at 6:10, so they must have some storms down there.
See the water on the tables, Paul?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Go back and I'll go down to the radar and see what we got going on down there. All our rain is gone. It's over.
Oh, it looks like here comes somebody with pizzas or something else.
Where's St. Augustine? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, they had some rain just go through. Huh. They got a little bit of spotty showers, but nothing serious. Okay. So if you get down to St. Augustine, which is right here, Paul, that storm has gone through, but you got some little spotty stuff back here, right?
Yeah.
Nothing serious though.
That's where Lynn's buddy's going to be moving to this fall, September, I think.
I think big there, but some down around Knoxville, and you got quite a line there going down through there. Yeah.
Hey, Marshall, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. It's 102 degrees here today.
Oh, it's cool there today. All right.
The cool down. All right.
Yeah, it was like what 120, no, 115 yesterday or something. Wasn't it? Mike said he checked out a little creek with my drone and took some videos today. Cool. And JD something about his a bushel of melons for something here.
Yeah.
Well, he said it was 102 degrees. That's what it's going to be here tomorrow. 100 it says here tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, you're going to be 100 tomorrow?
Oh, 102, Paul. We got
Wow.
heat warnings out right now. It's not that hot right now,
It
but
was 115. Wow.
look at this. 86 degrees tomorrow. It's going to feel like 102. It's going to feel like 99 on Wednesday and back up around 97 on Friday. But even 91, 93, 95. Holy geez.
Wow.
Wednesday, risk of thunderstorms. I got to do an aerial either Wednesday or Thursday. Got another one, West Lauren, next week. Go take a look at the UAV forecast there for what it's going to be like in a couple of days. Actually, tomorrow wouldn't have been too bad, but the dumpster won't be gone till tomorrow. So
JD says it's going to be 100 tomorrow and 102 plus starting Thursday.
yeah, might be a little tough right up till Friday. Friday's going to be a nice day for flying, but right, you got high winds Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I mean, not impossible winds. JD, gonna be 100 tomorrow and then 102 starting Thursday. You're getting the same weather we're gonna get. Mike said he did kind of like a GoPro did a time lapse while driving around town. Cool. Let's even go find it.
I know. I think Mike said that he got a new camera, so that's what he's playing with.
Okay. So he did a bit of a time lapse here, Paul. Boy, you drive fast driver. Holy mackerel. Yawn, yawn.
Well, he's got it on hyperlapse, probably.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, hyperlapse. Wow. You're a fast driver there, Mike. Hey, Judy. How's it going? Welcome.
JD's heading for Michigan Thursday. He's hoping it's going to be a little cooler by Lake Michigan. Hey,
You're
Jody,
next
how you
Paul, or
doing?
what? You gonna be near Paul there, JD?
He's going to be on the west side, I think.
Oh,
At least that's the way I understood him.
oh, okay. Oh, I think no, there's somebody else that was gonna be within 2 hours. Oh, it's
Here comes
Angie.
Justin.
Yeah, here comes Justine.
And the tank is in the chat, Tank RC.
Hey, Jake, Frank.
Frank the Tank.
How y'all doing today?
We're doing good. You sound a little tired.
It was all right. It wasn't really a rough day today. Kind of playing around more today, doing some other stuff. I just want to get through Monday and Tuesday, and I got my 4-day weekend.
JD's going up into Michigan Thursday.
What's he going to Michigan for?
He's going over by St. Joe, which is on the west side. I don't know, going over to visit his friends, I guess. I don't know whether it's his drinking buddies or family or what, but
This is about a 4-day weekend. I thought you guys just got finished one.
No, I used 2 PTO days
Oh,
because I just got issued my 64 hours of PTO. So I just used 2 days just to use 2 days. Figure why not? I've been working my butt off the last 2 months.
JD says, yo, Lindsay McSticky.
Why don't you come over here, JD, and I'll show you how I got that name.
Oh, his extended family's in Michigan. Oh, all right, JD.
What's up, Jody, Lynn, Tank, JD, Marshall? Who else is in here? I think that's it right now. Mike.
you had something.
What did I do with that list that I had? Damn it. I don't know what I did
So
with
you
it.
got Bridgman. You're just going to be just south of where my niece lives there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She's in Holland, Michigan.
Yep.
So she just, right there along Lake Michigan too.
Yeah, St. Joe's is over there too.
Yeah.
So I tried to print the little Debbie emblem for my gamer friend, and the face did not come out very well.
Really? No, it didn't.
So I got to figure out why. The lettering came out really good. I got to figure out why the face didn't come out very well. I sent it off to Sean to see if he could look at it for me. Oh, you're going up there with a whole group of people, huh? You guys all riding in one car together?
That will be a joy.
I know, right? Well, I mean, as if his niece and nephew are a little bit older, then it probably won't be so bad. But if they're young kids, oh yeah, me complaining the whole time. Little kids are the worst to travel with, because they just complain the entire time. Especially on long road trips like that. Oh, they're taking 2 cars. Oh, yeah, the kids are teens. You should be good, straight then. So what'd you guys do today? Nothing?
No, we did the show this morning. Then I went up to Sam's Club, got a few things, came back. Then I went down with Lynn, take her motor home for service, and then came back home. Mia and I came back home, and we got home in time to go get another ship. So we went down and did a ship, came back, and I edited, and then we're on here.
Which one was she getting serviced? Our old one or new one?
The new one.
Yeah.
The dash air isn't working. They don't know whether it's just a valve thing or what, but
Who knows? It could be a blower or motor. It could be a whole bunch of different things.
yeah. So they're
AC
gonna get
pump.
that fixed. Because she drove down there in this heat. She said it was hot.
Hey guys, can you hear me all right?
Hey, we can
Hey,
hear
what's
you.
up, Tim?
Yeah.
So
Gee, at work.
Yeah.
Oh,
Boring.
I sent this off to Sean, but I don't know if you want to play with it, Tim. I can send you the file too, but I printed that little Debbie thing and the freaking face got all torn to hell.
How'd you print it?
What do you mean? How did I print it?
Laying down, standing up,
No, it was laying down.
stand it up.
Stand it up.
Yeah, stand it up on the bed. Like, if you see it printing, it'll be little Debbie across horizontally.
Yeah. So stand it like that.
Yes.
But then how would I
Yes,
do? I haven't really messed with supports though, so I'm not real sure how to do that.
you don't need supports on that. Just put a brim on it and print it standing up. It'll work perfectly. Guaranteed. Betcha.
Okay.
Hello, Lynn.
Let me see. I'm gonna pull up Cura and try that one.
Usually, if you're doing it standing up, you do it back to front, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, you'll be facing sideways on the bed. No, it don't need supports, not that. You just need it standing up. Anything you do like that, never lay it down on the bed. Screws it up.
Which is kind of counterintuitive because that's where that seems the most logical way to print it too, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. But I do the same way. Like with lithophane, I tried it once laying down. It turned out shit.
Just comes out crappy.
Yeah. JD, whoa, the Tim Jackson guarantee. I got 2 devices now. I'm using my old phone for chat. Whoop, whoop.
So I take it you're at work there, Tim?
Yeah, I'm at work.
Down by the beach, right?
Yeah, by the ocean. Yep. Right on the ocean, actually. Yeah.
Of course, now it's not really hot there, is it?
No, no. The wind's blowing. It's probably about 12 Celsius right now.
Because you're in your
Winter.
winter.
Yeah, yeah, beginning of winter. It's not dead winter yet.
Mhm.
Share your screen for a sec. The current.
I
Can you do
can't.
that?
No, because it's on the other computer.
Okay.
Well, you could always take your camera and put it on there, couldn't he?
You could.
On the other computer screen.
Let me see. Oh yeah, hold on a sec.
Yeah. Hey, Laura. How are you?
Hey, Laura, how you doing?
Laura.
Oh, she was barking. Thought she wanted outside and be sitting at by the bottom of the stove there because her dish is up on top of the stove because she didn't want to eat. Now she's up. Now she's eating.
Oh, Gracie. Okay.
Playing the little games. So I see Russ from 51 Drones. He put out a video about 7 hours ago. Mini 3 Pro and something about too hot to fly.
Oh, I tell you what, I did an update yesterday. I had to go over and put it in front of a fan. It was getting so hot.
Jeez.
I think one of the biggest problems they're trying to cram so much in there and there's no fan, no nothing. But
Or
he's
the
showing
other way, like how that's faced that way. You want it on the bed, front to back. Turn it. Yeah, you want it like that on the bed. The print on your bed, you want it like that, not side to side, not horizontally. But yeah. So the Z-Rod is going front to back, not horizontally. You don't want it horizontal. And just put a brim on it.
Yeah, but how do I get that part to lay flat on the bed?
What part?
This
The edge
part.
you're talking about?
This part here. You
Okay,
see
on
it?
the left-hand side, after you do the movement where you have it there, it'll say snap to bed or
Snap rotation?
no. I can't see your screen. Lay flat on bed or connect to bed.
So, lay flat.
No, you don't want to lay flat. Okay, click on click on it and get rid of those arrows. Okay, and now go back to the left,
Okay.
and it should say snap to bed or
No, it doesn't say any of that.
no on movement. On movement.
No, it just
No,
says snap rotation.
No, see, I can't see crap on that. What's M3 icon say?
Reset, lay flat, and select face to align up to the build plate.
Align to the build plate. That should lay it.
Not letting me click on it. Right.
Yeah, you got to get it flat on the build plate. Now just move it down a little bit to the right. Sure. Yeah, you make it all wonky.
That looks like it's an angle, yeah.
Yeah, you need to have it standing up, and then go to the left. It should say.
Oh, that's
Make it to
upside
the
down.
build
That's
plate.
standing on his head.
Okay, so
Well, when he rotates it, Tim, I see a little like a blue, like it's sitting on something blue on the bottom.
Yeah, the blue is what you want. You want. Yeah. Hold on, I'll be right back.
That's going to be like the base.
right. It's just these things are so sensitive. Damn it, go back up. All right, let me see here. Can't see where it's going.
Oh, little Llama Laura's got a situation. The landlord where they're living wants to them to vacate so he can put his son in that house.
Yeah, I was going to say something earlier. I saw David's post earlier. He said that something about him and Laura were going to be homeless, but he didn't really specify what happened.
Yeah, when people do that crap, holy mackerel. Wow. That's 6 months to find somewhere else to live. Well, at least you got 6 months.
To see that
Well,
screen.
moving
There's no
right
way you
now.
can share that.
No.
Only problem with moving right now, you might have a fairly good deal, but when you find something that's not going to be good, price.
Oh, it's not going to be easy.
Tell the landlord to find you something if he wants you out so bad.
Now she wants out.
Nice.
Gracie wants out now?
Back up.
I forget what it is, man. There's one click and you can have that land right to the build plate. But I can't see your screen. And I haven't used Current in like a week.
Yeah, the way they have you rotate it, it's crappy. It's not. It's horrible controls.
Yeah, there's a way to do it. It's right on the left-hand side. I know there is because I used to do it with my lift of fans.
All right, so this being a pain in the
Yeah,
ass.
Laura, we are so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's screwed up, Laura. Sorry. How long does she have to find another place?
6 months.
6 months.
6 months.
So that would be right around Christmas.
Christmas. Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Is there a way that her brother can help look and yeah?
Well, somebody's gonna have to help her, I'm sure.
Yeah. It's screwed up. What if can you make his screen bigger, Paul?
Let me see.
Yeah, he can. Yeah, he can spotlight me.
Let me see.
So I can see it better. So I know
You just go to
click
the.
and you can have it.
There you go. Can you see that?
Hold on, I'm waiting for it. No, it hasn't spotlighted yet for me. No, I still can't see it. Get it as straight as you can, standing up.
Not on its side, but on its base, right?
Hold on, let me go to YouTube. Hold on. All right, get that out of there. Okay, on the left-hand side, yeah, like where that little Debbie is, you want that standing up like that.
Oh my god! Oh, I think it's pissing me off. All right, hold on.
Wow, you're making her look really hard. Whoa,
I just
Jesus,
obviously
bro.
I'm not.
Okay, Paul, slow down.
Yeah, right. What? Yeah, clear the build plate and re-add it.
Flying with Stan, good morning. Good evening.
Right click on it. Right click on it and clear build plate and then re-add it again.
I already did. I just did.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Sorry, I'm lagging a little bit.
What?
Even
Mm-hmm.
the girls off and pick up something.
Okay.
Hey, flying
And
with Stan.
all you got to do is rotate it to the right.
Which one is the? Okay, so the green is up and down.
The arrow,
The red.
the circle, go to the top, hit that thing and just rotate.
There you go.
Okay, but this is the problem: is this part isn't touching.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. Now on the left-hand side, it should be attached to build plate. On the left-hand side, snap the build plate or
Up. Isn't it the third one over?
I can't really see it. This is
Over
I'm
one
not home on
right
my
there,
computer.
right?
I'm not home on computer, so I can't. Okay, now right click it and let me see the bottom. No, over your object. Hold the right one down and move it. Yeah. And let me see the bottom. No, it's still standing. Bottom. No, turn it
Well,
upward.
it's got a curved bottom on it too, right? So it's
I
not
want
a
to see
flat
underneath
bottom.
of it.
Okay, right there.
No, I want to see underneath the build plate.
Underneath, flip it up. There you go.
There. It's not all connected yet. Fuck.
Cause see, the bottom curves up.
Right,
Yeah.
but that
Yeah.
corner could come down though. I just can't get it to freaking rotate down there. There is nothing that is attached to build plate. I don't see one button that says that, and I've clicked on all of them.
Sounds to me like the two of you need to get on a Zoom together.
Yeah. Somebody else in there. Even Drone Shot says attached to the build plate.
Yeah, I don't see the option for it.
Under? Oh, I don't know what that is.
Hey, Jody, go ahead and jump on and you don't need to turn the camera on, but maybe you can help talk him through. Anybody that has an idea, jump on and help talk him through. And that way, he can get it resolved. And then afterwards, if you want to, you just leave the stream.
Yeah, because right there, I go to move, all it says is lock model. That's it. I don't see anything that says snap to build plate. I'm not sure what the. I don't know what the hell.
What about if I change it to a different setting for you size wise?
Or he can put Kura on the screen where he's got Zoom. But it's just use the base and supports. If you lay it down, it won't print right. Yeah, when you lay it down, it won't. Hey, AZ, help him do that. I can't really see it. Maybe AZ can see it better than me.
Did that help you guys there? I went to full screen.
Right click the model. Yeah, that's what I said, Jody. Hold on, let me go back. Is that right point of Little Debbie touching the build plate?
No, that's the problem.
Looks like the only thing that's touching the is the LIT, and then the TLE starts to go up and away.
Yeah, stand it up and add supports underneath that little S.
Add supports
If
under
you-
it?
Yeah, add supports to that little wave. I didn't see the wave. I can't really see clear on this little phone here. I don't have my fucking glasses on. But if you can get that right tip to connect to the bed a little bit closer and just add supports for that part underneath.
Okay.
And put a
Do I use
and put a
cylinder
brim.
or which kind do I use? Custom cylinder?
Tree, and then add a brim. They should do it.
AZ, if you can jump on and help him, that would be great. He's trying to figure out how to print this, but it's not.
He
It needs supports under the one end,
don't-
otherwise it doesn't stand up.
I don't see an option for trees neither.
tree supports. Top right in your profile,
Oh, okay.
go to supports, click on generate supports, and click on tree support. Yeah, these are the times I wish I was at home on my monitors. I can't see shit on this phone. And connect the build plate. Attach the build plate or whatever. Let's get the damn thing.
There's two.
Yeah, but AZ, it don't come out right when it lays flat. It never does. It never worked on my lithophanes either. I had them standing up, but lithophanes are flat, like a frame. This one has a little S bend in it.
Well, when you printed it, Justin, when you printed it and it didn't turn out right, did you have it face down printing it or face up printing it?
I had it face up.
Okay, because AZ said flat, the face down to the plate.
Oh, fuck it. I'm going to do, I'll, hold on.
Hey, do me a favor, Justin. Send it to me in Messenger or email or whatever.
Why, you want to play around with it?
Yeah, I'm gonna play with it when I get home.
Okay, hold on.
I never have them laying flat to the bed. I never have them laying down because it messes them up. And Jody, he has 5.0.
Hold on.
Well, like I said, AZ might know more than me about that, but with things like that, I never laid them flat.
All right.
The other option you have, Justin,
Uh-huh.
is on that computer you're on there, open up another screen and come on as another person onto the stream and then share that.
No, it didn't work, Dave. It didn't work laying flat. Screwed it up, or the face was all messed up.
Yeah, the words came out good. It just didn't. It looked like the face looked like shit.
Yeah, the words they'll come out perfect because it's blocky. It's like,
See, now that's showing
They're
it
raised
face down there, Justin.
Yeah. I mean, I'll try it both ways. I'll try it this way, and then if it doesn't work, I'll try it the other way. I mean, it didn't take that long
back-
anyway. It was a really short print, so.
he said, back is flat. What do you mean, Tim? I said, I mean, David, stand it up and put supports in a brim. That's what I mean. It's just like doing a lithophane. I always do it standing up.
I'll just try it both ways. Oh, wait,
Yeah, try it both ways.
because I mean,
Not
it's
gonna hurt anything.
no, I mean, and plus that will, eventually, or in the future too, I'll know which one works better, which doesn't. Kind of give me an idea.
Yeah. Yeah. It's all about experimenting.
All right, there we go. Try that. Okay. It actually might work upside down because it would print all the detail first and then the back part. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'll try it upside down and we'll see how that does. If not, I'll try it standing up.
And David
Yeah,
Preston
sure.
is here. He said, David says that will not work. It has more hover points than standing up.
What do you mean hover points?
I don't know what that means either. You guys are talking Greek. Paul and I are just along for the ride, right?
Yeah, yeah, no kidding.
Like I
Yeah,
said,
Justin, send me that STL. Send me that STL, please. Messenger or whatever. I can mess with it.
yeah, let me, as soon as this is done slicing, I'll send it to you.
Right, it's going to be a long day.
Yeah, let me, as soon as this is done slicing, I'll send it to you.
Do I hear an echo? Echo.
Justin's talking under his breath.
No, I think David
That
still
is,
had
that
his
was
YouTube
Tim, that was the sound of frustration.
on. Oh, you never seen Justin frustrated. Shit. Get back, guys.
Right, Justine. David says that when you stand it up, if you're able to, what I understand, David, you might want to come on here and explain it, what you're talking about.
Yeah, if you've got hover, what I call hover points,
Yeah,
it means that it's got so many points where it's connected to the bed. Yeah. And you're building up at a point away. So you're going to have hover points with no supports. Yeah. Where it's got to print flat. Yeah. So it'll print the detail and then you've got to print flat. What you'll find is that as it's printing, it will drop back towards the base of the printer because it's not big enough, and two, the heat will just pull it back down.
pull it down.
Yeah, so it won't work.
So actually what it'll do is it'll melt back down on it, right?
Yeah, more or less.
Be like
I made-
watching a snowman on a bright, warm day.
I made that mistake when I first did a print for Laura of a llama.
No, I don't want that.
Fly with Stan says, from Google, this is what he's reading. To snap a model to a build plate in Cura, all you need to do is click your model, navigate to the move section of the left sidebar, and enter the value of 0.
That might not be the case. If it
See, the problem he's having is what I understand it. You probably already understand this, David, but me being, I don't know what I'm talking about, is the bottom of it is curved up like that. It's
Yeah,
not
I can
flat.
see that. Now, like I said, you've got to either have a build plate, which is in your settings down the right-hand side, and supports, or you lay it flat the other way on its back, which you will get a lower quality print quality because it's dragging constantly. So you're going to get stringing. Yeah.
Right.
And to lay it flat, go into not the move. Oh, which one it is now? Just let me have a look. On the second side. No. Just give me a minute. I have to get a lithophane up. Oh dear. Anybody want a bird?
The bird's trying to help. He's calling out Justin, listen. I hear him. Yep, there he goes.
Yeah.
Yep, Justin, listen. I heard him.
Then I have to really pick the only fucking print that was going to take forever.
You guys got, I mean, that's like flying FPV. You guys got to
I
have.
got it. I know what the problem was, damn it.
That
Oh.
just.
Hey, Northside.
It was that stupid snap rotation that was locked. It wasn't allowing me to move it right. I just unchecked that and now I can move it
No.
precise.
That's not true. If you want it flat to the plate, you're better off with snap rotate, the snap plumb.
Yeah, but you can't precisely move it with that on there.
Yes, you can. If you've got it stood up in a tall thing. If you want to,
I got it. It's on the plate. on both ends.
Yeah, if you have it snapped, yeah, you've got a chance of more of it moving. Yeah, you've got to move. I think it's the red, the top circle. You move it round, take it to flat.
Yeah, I got it. I got the both ends onto the build plate now. And it's standing straight up.
Cool.
So,
Well, that's the way he wants to print it, right, David? It's standing up.
Yeah, I can't see it, so put your camera on it again, Justin.
all right, let me switch my cameras. So
So
Right
it's standing
here.
up.
right here was where we were having issues.
I see what you've done. Yeah, well, you're still gonna have an issue there. You see where it raises up in the middle, from the
Right.
middle upwards. Yeah, you'll need supports there.
Okay, so where do I go to put supports on?
It should be. You see that
Right.
little down arrow?
Right here, right?
Yeah, you should have an option somewhere in there that says generate supports.
Okay, let's go to
you go.
supports.
I thought it was that one there.
Right.
From the middle upwards. There you Yeah, go. you'll need supports there.
Okay,
Right, who's got me?
so where do I go to put supports on?
It should
Uh,
be. Put it down.
All right,
there.
generate supports. There
Yeah.
we go. Okay. Right here, right?
You should have an
Who's
option
got their
somewhere in there
YouTube
to
playing?
generate- Yeah, someone else has got YouTube playing.
Yeah, make sure everybody's got, Dominic, make sure your YouTube channel is muted.
I'm working on that. Yeah,
Okay.
Okay, so I got that
got it,
clicked.
Yeah,
got it.
Okay.
and there's an option. There might be an option for or for the plate. You've got skirt and something else. You want the plate. There's a lot of options on there.
Well, I have it because I'm using the Shep program, the Shep profiles. It's set to bring, which I've had really good luck with burn.
Yeah, we should have it to a plate, so it will print onto that, and it will.
Well, that's what the brim does, though. It creates like a thick plate around the bottom of it.
Yeah, does it also go underneath?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, use that one, and then you've got the obviously then you've got the sports on that, and then
So it should automatically create the supports
it'll
under
create
it.
supports there, and you know where the round head is. Yeah, if there's
Yeah.
anything that's needed supports there, it'll put them on there as well.
Okay.
Now, if you obviously do the slice bit and then go through preview, it'll show you where the supports are going.
Did you get it yet?
Yeah.
Hey, Rob,
Yeah,
welcome,
supports.
welcome.
Hey, Rob.
Yeah, too.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, Dominic. How
Let
you
me
doing?
switch
Yeah,
that
good
back.
morning.
All right.
It's full on here now. Jesus.
Like I said, when you're thinking like logically when you're printing, you would assume you want to have that flat.
Yeah, be right back.
Let's go to layer view.
Yeah, when you try to print flat, you've got dragging. A bit like your rocket, you know, where it kept catching on the edge. You got more chance of that happening.
Oh, that was the that wasn't the rocket, that was the jet.
Yeah,
But the problem too with the jet, one, the filament wasn't any good. And two, there was no brim put on it. So there was nothing supporting it. So when it got to a certain height, it was wanting to fall over from the bed moving, you know?
yeah.
So once I get some newer filament or or I can get this filament dried out, I'm gonna retry it again, but I'm gonna put a brim around it.
Did I? Oh yeah. Hi, Rob.
Hey, up, you all right?
What's up, Brad?
Hey, Just.
Figure this. Get out.
Not past your bedtime, Rob.
Sorry?
Is it not past your bedtime?
Yeah, it's coming up, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 11 o'clock there, right?
Yeah.
It is.
Where was you today, Justin?
Hold on, let me message my sister back real quick. Do what now?
Oh, just surprised I didn't see you today.
Oh yeah, I was kind of on a roll this morning, so
Ah, okay.
because I was bouncing from city to city, so
How are you, Tim?
Tim has got answering a radio call. He's at work.
Oh, okay.
You know, he's playing what do you call him? A box of sand or a bucket of sand? Yeah.
try this.
Hey, Robert.
The Welsh. Objective removal disk drive. You can now cipher and remove the
Hello,
drive.
Laura sent you a message, Justin.
Yeah, I'll
Hey,
check
Bob
it.
Dave here. All right. In the house.
I'll check it.
David, I'm sorry to hear about you guys' situation.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, explain that. What exactly happened?
Landlord's decided that he wants the flat for his son. So wants us to move out.
So
How long do you guys have?
Adam?
he's evicting you, and how much time did he give you?
He's been good. He's given us till January, but when you consider that part of it's over Christmas,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because really, some places like that around here, like 30 days or 60 days at the most.
Unless
6
you're in
months.
California. Unless you're in California, then you get a year and a half.
Well, and Paul Hodges said he looked it up, and it's pretty hard to find any place to
Oh.
rent.
Well, it's not that there's places for rent, but you can't afford them.
yeah, in the UK, it's really bad.
Well,
I
at least-
reckon by end of March, this place will be back on the property market and he'll have increased the rent to 900.
Oh, yeah, of course.
That's all it's about. It's not about his son.
Well, did you ask him how much money it would cost you in order to stay?
Wasn't given an option. The landlord's owned this since 2015. Took it from our old landlord. And we've seen him twice. One when he bought it, and the second one was in the pub.
So I mean, at least man, he gave you quite a bit of time though. At least.
Yeah, but I think he knows that we've got him anyway, because once we move out, we're going to serve him with notice that we won't pay him for the kitchen that we've put in only recently and repairing of all the damp that he's refused to do.
So you think he's just using that as an excuse to kick you guys out so he can up the rent?
Yeah, because we've done the repairs. We got fed up of waiting, so we've done the repairs, and now he wants the property back.
See, In Ontario, you can't do that. Can't kick somebody out just so you can vacate the place to get more money. Can't do that legally here in Canada.
You can't really do that here, but like I said, he claims he wants it for his son. Yeah, his son will move in for a couple of weeks and then say, "No, I don't want it." And then he goes, "Well, I've got to put it back on the market."
Well, see,
Yeah.
that's just finding a loophole, right? That's
Exactly.
all they're doing. People in Canada would do the same thing. They would just find some kind of loophole to get around that so they didn't get in trouble.
Yeah, but if you can prove otherwise, that's yeah, you can be in a lot of trouble.
Well, you're all getting back into the legal situation, and that costs money just to play.
Yeah.
What's called Section 8? When-
Robert Glazier says $1,600 a month for a studio apartment in his town. Holy cow!
That doesn't surprise me.
Who mentioned Section 8?
Lynn said here it's called Section 8. I don't know what I
Yeah,
know what
we've
she's talking
we've
about. I
got-
just,
Yeah, ours is Section 1, which part of it is formed of a Section 8. So Section 21 is where he serves you a notice, and then if you don't move out on the time that he's giving you the notice for, then he serves a Section 8, which is a court order.
well, no, she's talking about Section 8 housing here.
Section
That's-
8
I
housing is
didn't-
Yeah,
assistance.
that's what I mean. We've
Money.
got different sections like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Section 8 housing is just low income housing for people who can't afford a house. But it's usually in really bad neighborhoods and really shitty areas. You don't want to live there.
That's the whole UK.
And I'm talking about the Section 8 is in really bad neighborhoods. Like gang infested type neighborhoods and shit. You don't want to live in Section 8. Because a lot of these companies will do that. They'll build apartment complexes and then they'll bring all these people in like normal tenants. And then all of a sudden, a year or two later, they'll switch it over to Section 8 and they'll get a bunch of money from the government for doing it. And then that whole area turns into crap because of it.
Well, we've applied to the council, so see what they come back with. The hardest part is finding somewhere for the birds.
Yeah. Have pets, right?
Yeah. Well, they're bringing out a new law that says you can't discriminate against people with pets. Yeah. That you must allow a tenant to have a pet. Yeah. Which is fine. Yeah. But then you get a lot of landlords going, wait up a minute, let's get rid of tenants that want pets quick and taking tenants that don't. There's always a loophole.
Well, it's like here, there's a lot of places too, like they won't let you have a dog over a certain size. So unless it's a damn ankle biter, they won't let you have it, which is stupid.
Well, unless there's a disability law that says you can have whatever dog you want as long as it is registered as a companion dog,
A service dog.
service dog. Yep.
Yeah, we can have any animal on that.
But see, this is the problem with service animals, right? Is 90% of them aren't actually registered and they're not legit service animals. But this is a catch: is you can't ask them because it goes against HIPAA because it's considered medical information. So you're not allowed to ask them because you can always tell the difference between a service dog and somebody who's bullshitting because they want to bring their dog into Walmart.
Well, you know that on the airplane when you see people with service guinea pigs or.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you'll when you're in Walmart and you see somebody bring in a service dog and it's all over the place, and they have a service animal vest on it and it's not paying attention to their owner and it's sniffing everything and trying to go up to everybody, that's not a true service animal.
Now,
Because a real service animal is not going to pay attention to anybody around them but their owner, because they're going to be highly trained, right?
yes, but
There's a difference between a companion animal.
In most cases, but however, if the service animal doesn't receive the proper training, doesn't mean he's not a service animal.
Yeah, but there's a difference between a service animal and an emotional support animal.
Yeah.
A service animal is somebody that would be like with David, a dog that would deal with his seizures.
Yep.
An emotional support animal is just somebody that says, "Oh, I get angry, so I need a dog," or whatever it might be, whatever mental thing that they've been.
Well, that worked. That worked for you, didn't it, Justin?
So it'd be comparable to like an
I mean, it
ex-wife
worked
and a
for
current
Sarah.
wife. Just kidding. Just kidding. Carry on.
No, but that's true though. A service animal is completely different from an emotional support animal. Service animals for medical issues, serious medical issues.
But my point is, Justin, it's not black and white. There's a scale there. You know, some service animals are different than other service animals and are different.
Right, but they're labeled differently though, too, though. That's what I'm saying. They have different labels.
Yeah.
But you can't, if I put a service animal vest on my dog that I bought from Amazon and walk into Walmart, they're not allowed to ask me about it. So they can't verify that that's a legit service animal, is what I'm saying.
So is Wookiee Rob service
Right.
animal or?
Is the Wookiee Rob service animal? Yeah, I think so.
From an Australian point of view, we have the dogs with a little sort of what do you call them, like a jumper or something on it, and they've got a little handle
Yeah.
on them,
Yeah.
or
Yep.
a little thing on it. I can't think of the right word, but you know what I mean, like a jumper or a coat.
Yeah, it's a guide
and it has
dog.
the word guide dog on it.
Guide dog. Yep.
And it used to be a handle, but now it's more of a leash.
Yeah.
And when you see guide dog on it, it'll have guide dog or visually impaired or something like that. Because
They turned it into a harness. They turned it into a harness.
yeah.
in the last
That's
year.
the word I
Yeah.
was looking for. I'm looking for the word harness. Yeah. They have that, and it usually has the type on the front of it, visually impaired or something similar to that. And we've also got the emotional support animal as well, which is a different category. But the
Yeah.
service dog, as you call it, we call them guide dogs. And if you see one of those, it'll usually have the person's information on it, and that's when they, you won't get pulled up going into various shops. But there are places where we have a lot of pet-friendly places like Bunnings, which is like a Walmart or a tool shop or something like that, and they allow, if it's carefully attended to, if it's got the leash or it's on a leash and that sort of thing. So yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
that was
Bunnings
my.
is like a Bunnings is like Home Depot back in America.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I couldn't,
Yeah.
I wasn't, I'm trying to translate for you.
Yeah,
Bunnings would be,
yeah.
Home Depot then.
Well, that's what I'm saying is that was my whole point, though, is there is a specific label for each kind of animal.
Yeah,
For the service animal
Yes, there is.
deals with medical issues, whether it's high blood pressure, diabetes, people like, David that have, that have seizures. That's a medical dog, a service dog.
Yeah.
But then you have emotional support animals.
yeah, and you've got to have the
Same
right
here.
paperwork for that too.
But you'll get people
Yeah,
that
same
will
here.
bring their regular dog that is not either one. And they just they go to Amazon and they buy a service animal that says service animal or medical dog or medical animal. They'll have something medical printed on it, and then they'll put it on their dog. But you can tell that dog is not properly trained at all for anything like that, because it'll be all over the place. I've seen real medical dogs and they are only focused on their owner. They don't give two craps about what's going on around them. Other animals, dogs,
Yeah.
people, food. They don't pay attention to anything but their owner because
Yeah.
that's what they're
Same here.
trained to do.
Same here, Justin. Same here.
And I used to see people all the time coming to Walmart with service animal on their dog. And I know damn well that dog was not a service animal. They just wanted to be able to bring their dog into Walmart. That's all it is.
That's log 21 from Hong Kong is in the chat.
Hey,
Hey,
Hello,
Nick
how
Beaver.
are you?
Yeah.
See, Dominic's right. I mean, we're very pet friendly over here. There's like 80%, 90% pet friendly.
Well, can you have a service roux?
You can. I won't.
I've-
Them things kick.
Laura, I have not had the Warheads drink, but I have had the Fanta strawberry. But I have not had the green can, no. Fanta has like every kind of flavor soda over here. Pineapple, strawberry.
Hey, you guys from down there, down under, what do they call the ones that drop babies or the drop whatever?
drop bears.
Drop
Drop bears.
bears.
Yeah, you got to be very careful of those.
Yep. They jump out
Very
of the
careful.
tree and they start humping
Yeah.
your leg, man. Or they just
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
start fighting. Yeah.
Well, you've taught them well then, Tim.
No, what are they exactly?
Shit.
Proper service animal.
It's a okay. I gotta get this out. Dominic, should I say it? Should I say what? Okay, a drop bear is an international joke, Justin.
Yeah,
It's an international joke.
it's a
Americans.
joke we play on people.
Yeah.
So you just like jump out of a tree on tourists and start humping their leg or what?
Yeah, Tim,
The way I've learned it, the way I joke about it, it's just a very big koala bear that's very vicious. That's the urban legend in Melbourne. I don't know how it goes in other states, but the urban legend is generally a very large a koala that's about twice the size, but it's very vicious.
Shut up, JD.
Yeah.
They
Have you
used
ever heard?
to use it on the servicemen that came over here, and when they were be in the chow hall or whatever, a sergeant would get up and start flashing the lights, and they're like to the servicemen from America or whatever, they'd be like, "Oh my God, the drop bears want to attack," and they would do it like that and scare the heck out of them. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. In other words, Justin, they don't exist.
JD
don't
said
exist.
Sarah had to have Justin registered to be allowed in the stores.
Damn, that's a double registered.
Yep, JD.
Now, when you walk
JD's
into the-
always on it, Justin.
Yeah, I know, right?
Now, when Justin, you don't have to turn sideways to go into the doors, do you?
Why do you? I don't understand where the weight joke came from. I'm
It's
not
just like a drop
overweight.
bear thing. It's
I'm
a drop
not
bear
overweight.
thing. You know, it's just a
No, I'm not
just
an
an urban
overweight though.
legend. It's just an urban legend. Paul, you should have saw him on a off Zoom with me one day. I kept on saying that. He stood up, threw his chair around. I am not fat. Remember that, Justin?
You
You should have saw it, man.
You
It was
mean
so
you
funny.
mean Mr. Cool and Collected Justin?
Oh, it wasn't like that. I was just joking
No,
around.
he was joking around, but it was funny as hell, man. Did you send that STL to me, Justin?
Oh, let me do that real quick.
Oh, jeez. Tim, you just need to go through the gap without the doors. Yeah, you ain't kidding. I turned the wind when I turned sideways.
That's right. It's like that caricature on TV where the guy gets rolled over by a steamroller and he stands up and you see him and then he turns sideways and he kind of just like a little paper thin.
Yeah, I gotta get a checkup, doctor checkup or something, because I'm eating and I'm losing weight. I don't fucking understand it.
Maybe that's your new job. You should be a cardboard
Yeah,
cutout.
yeah, it should be. Paper mache.
All right, you should get it in Messenger, Tim.
Got it.
It's only a 3 megabyte file, so it's small.
Tell
Yeah.
you what, you can't get a word in with Rob, can you?
What's that? What's that, David?
You can't get a word in when Rob's on the panel.
I don't even know if he's at his computer.
Rob, are you still with us, buddy?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, how do you do that, Rob? How's that sound go?
Yeah.
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 Rob's a good sport. Yeah.
I'll take a piss out of me as much as you like. I'm short, fat, and ginger.
Chuck Kovacs
That's his
says,
good
I'm
side.
not fat, I'm big boned.
I forgot crippled as well.
Big.
Filipina. Hey, how you doing, Filipina?
Hey, Philippine. How you doing? Full on today. We got trucks coming in, going out.
2 more days.
3 more.
I got 2, and then I'm on a 4-day weekend.
Oh,
Is there
that's right.
a
It must be
reason
nice
why
to take
Justin's
days
so
off.
big on Zoom?
Do what?
Is there any particular reason why you're the main picture on Zoom?
No, you got to switch your gallery to side by
Down at
side
the
or
very
whatever it is.
top right, you can go to your view and just go to gallery view.
You probably have it set to speaker.
No, it's set to gallery.
Oh, well, then somebody's being spotlighted then. There's a spotlight setting on.
There you
Oh,
go.
he had you spotlighted, didn't he?
Let me see.
I think you've been turned off now.
There we go. I removed
There
it.
you go.
So this whole time, everybody's just been seeing one person at a time.
Hi, Filipina. I think she have Laura.
You what?
She's asking to say to get a link.
Who's asking for the link? Is up the top.
No. Laura sent Mike said a link earlier
Oh, okay.
on Facebook. I know she was looking at it earlier.
Filipina says hi to Dominic.
What's that, Philippine?
Filipina is originally from the Philippines. She migrated, she got married, and she lives in the UK now.
And Dominic, my daughter's cat is too. You got one of those orange and white cats, Dominic?
Yep.
Yeah, my
Yep.
daughter's cat's like that.
I use the hashtag on Instagram as apricots and cream. She's more popular and famous on me than Instagram. She's got 5,000 followers.
Oh, God.
You know what the most popular videos on the internet have always been cat videos.
Yeah.
Ever since we've been able to upload videos to the internet, it's always been cat
Yeah.
videos.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
everyone
know. I
has
just
to
can't.
look for pussy.
I can't get her to perform anything. She just sits on a seat basically next to where I am, and because I'm sitting in the front room of the house and it's morning, okay, it's foggy, but once the sun comes out, she'll always sit in the sun for some reason.
Jeez, sounds like my ex-wife.
Now, Tim's ex-wife was like that, but she used to lay in the sun naked.
Oh.
She did. Yeah, she did. Mhm.
Now, which one are we talking about, Tim? Because
This is
The second.
Lynn would kick the living crap out of you, from what I've seen.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, well, you better specify which one you're talking about.
She's nice. She's
Second one.
cool. I
Lynn
like
would,
it.
Lynn would kick the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I got to watch it, too, because she's coming over here once she gets her passport.
Oh. Yeah. Rob,
She's
that's
only-
too much. I like that.
She's only coming over for 7 days though, just a vacation.
Man, if you're gonna go to Australia, you need to make at least a 2-week vacation.
Well, you know, the
That's what I told her.
doctor will give you a prescription for little blue pills for 2 weeks.
I don't need them. That's the other thing though. She has pets and everything. She can't leave them there. So
She doesn't have nobody who can watch them.
her niece, she can watch them for about a week.
I'm just saying, because when you're spending that kind of money to go to Australia, because Australia is expensive to go to, you need to make
Well,
at
once
least. You got to make a
Yeah, once she
good
gets
time.
here, once she gets here, she don't have to pay for anything. I'll pay for food or rooming, everything.
Like
So you'll
UNICEF
send her, you'll
obviously
send her
won't-
back home after a week with a smile on her face, huh?
No, it's not like that, Paul.
So
Hey.
how far do UNICEF vouchers go then?
I don't know. She bring about 10 or 15 over.
10 or 15 what?
UNICEF,
UNICEF vouchers. Oh, shit. She's all set up
JD's,
finally.
JD still has those graham crackers and that damn Hershey bar too.
Does he? Oh my god.
They've been sitting by his desk for like 6 months.
Well, you can send it in about 2 months. I have plenty of penicillin.
Yeah, you don't know what you might catch down here.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Chlamydia from the drop bears.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lynn lived in Italy for 3 years. She loved it so much.
She moved away.
She was over there because she was stationed over there.
They had these at the gas station on sale today for $1.
What?
Huge
Oh,
Butterfingers.
I haven't had them.
Look at the size of
haven't
that
had them
stuff.
in ages.
Yeah, they had them on sale for $1. So I got 2 of them. I ate one for kind of a snack today while I was out driving.
Are
and
you
then-
gonna eat it like the Twinkie? Are you gonna eat it like the Twinkie?
Dude, I'm not shoving half of one of these in my mouth. That's not the Twinkie's easy to do. That's soft.
Oh my god, that was
Oh,
funny.
Homer.
That was at a gas station.
Yeah. Justin took a Twinkie and poked it right down.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now, we,
Oh,
we
my
call
God.
gas stations servos down here.
yep.
We call them rip-offs here.
Yeah. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
petrol stations.
Petrol.
Yeah.
Yeah, petrol
And
station.
we actually have to go inside to pay for petrol. I don't know
Yep.
about every time I hear something about America, people complain, and they come down to Australia. They always complain that they have to go inside to pay for petrol. And not
Well,
at the
because
pump.
you can pay with a credit card at gas pumps, and then there are
Gas
some
pumps.
gas pumps where you can actually put cash in them too. There are I've seen those, but they're very
They're
rare.
like a teller, like a bank teller machine that gives gas.
No, we got to go inside. We got to go inside.
No, most people
And
do go.
And the
but-
reason why they go inside is because they can, sell you a chocolate bar, and they have the ones near me have some very elaborate coffee. They have a barista. They have
A hot box.
very elaborate food. There's one near me that does hot dogs, and they have packaged sandwiches.
Yeah,
'Cause what you do is that
Tim buys
fill
those.
up.
Tim buys those little packaged, Dominic, the little sandwiches that are about this thick and they're about
Yeah.
this big and they come in an envelope.
Like I told you yesterday, I buy them at the bakery now, and they're a lot more. But yeah, over here at the petrol station, they got pies, sausage rolls, everything.
Yeah, they all over here do too. But that's the thing, is not everybody pays at the pump. A majority of people still go in there because they want to get a drink or something to eat. Not everybody pays at the pump. Then there's some people that are paranoid about paying at the pump, and they'll go in and pay every time in the store because this card skimmers. Sometimes people put
Yeah, yeah.
card skimmers on.
I'm just basically going on the stereotype, because when Australians when Americans come over here, we're stereotyped, and then when we go over there, you're stereotyped. So I'm only adding to the stereotype, really.
We don't stereotype Australians, but when you do come over
Yeah,
here,
right.
no, when you guys come over here, we just increase our security because we know where your ancestors come from.
I'm not a convict.
Oh, my God.
My parents came on a boat from Italy, so
Oh, there you go.
I'm of Italian origin.
Cool. I like it over here though, but it was hard to get used to. But once you get used to it, you just blend in. It's like,
Nothing about your accent blends in.
So he considers himself a blended individual.
Like I said, nothing about his accent blends him in. You think after 20 years he'd have picked up a little bit of the Aussie accent?
eh.
Every once in a while he says wanker.
Wanker.
Wanka? It's wanka, not a wanker.
Wanker.
I love
Wanker.
when Americans, I'm sorry, like I am American, but I love it when Americans say Melbourne.
Melbourne.
I love
Melbourne.
it. I love
Melbourne,
it.
Instead of Melbourne.
Brisbane.
It's Melbourne.
Yeah, Brisbane.
Brisbane.
Yeah,
Brisbane.
Brisbane is another one.
Brisbane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Brisbane.
I've never pronounced them like that. I've
No,
always pronounced
it's-
it Melbourne or
I
Brisbane.
I think with the advent of the internet and video calling and that sort of thing, we're starting to see them actually pronounce various state names properly.
JD said,
Yeah,
Laura said that we need to add paying at the pumps to UNICEF.
yeah, there you go.
Well, that list
All
is getting pretty big by now.
Now, which side
Yeah.
of the road do you guys drive on over there? The right side or the
Opposite
wrong?
to you.
The problem
Wrong
is
side.
Wrong side.
Yeah, well,
just
you
put it-
drive on the wrong side.
Just put it this way, Paul. Over in America, you give way to left, right? Over here, we give way to right.
See,
On the
So
right
it's,
hand side.
so it's the wrong way then.
no, it's not.
right
No,
way.
it's the right way.
We're on the right side of the street. You're on the wrong side.
Just want
Yeah,
to point
that's right.
something out to you, Justin.
And I
Yeah,
think David will back me up with that too.
more people on this
And
panel.
Rob.
Wait, hold on. What'd you say, David? Hold on. What did David say?
There are 4 people on this panel that drive on the same side of the road. Yeah, and we're on the right side, and there's 3 that drive on the other side. That's the wrong side.
I'm just saying that's
Exactly.
might have been why you guys lost the war. I don't know. I'm just saying.
What war?
What do you
Oh
mean,
my
what
God.
war?
Yeah, what
13
war?
colonies, Revolutionary War?
But Justin's going
I tell
way.
you what,
We said screw your tea and we threw it over the boats, remember?
Oh, is that when
Oh my!
dinosaurs were about?
Well, I think the
Was
people
it the-
driving on the right side of the road are outnumbering the people that drive on the left at the moment.
Well, the question I have is going way back in history. When they used to have horse and buggies, did they ride in the same direction as you do the cars now, or did they ride wherever they wanted to?
It was wherever they wanted. It was like that when cars first came out too. It was a disaster on the roadway. People used to drive on just whatever the hell side they felt like. That's why there was some very vicious accidents back in the day.
They just drive in circles.
It's called a roundabout.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in Blazing Saddles.
JD.
Well,
Yeah,
we weren't much
yeah.
as part of the thing, but we were keeping up the rear. And he just drives round and round in a circle.
Yeah. Yep.
JD put in the chat, maybe UK needs UNICEF too, help too. They think left is right.
You lot need UNICEF. Bloody shooting all the schools up and
Yeah.
Oh,
telling
you.
Oh, no.
We don't have that.
Let's not take that topic.
There we go.
Yeah, we
no,
don't-
no politics. No politics.
Oh, well,
I was bullied, so I'm going to get my M16.
There we go.
who the hell uses an M16? M16's old school.
Hey, Rob, you're showing your age.
Most
M16 is from the 1970s.
and most shootings are done with handguns, not rifles.
I'm gonna kill you because you stole my cheeseburger.
Exactly. Bunch of gun-toting nutters.
Yeah, you damn right we are.
You lot can pig and stay over
Here we
there.
go. Oh, right.
What'd you call my mom?
Right.
What'd you call my mama?
He called me fat.
What'd you say, Rob?
There he is.
Jesus Christ.
What are you going to do? Shoot your camera up?
Sticks and stones, but my AK will
I don't know
kill
about
you.
y'all. I don't know about y'all. When I was like in my teens and shit, we did it with our fists. We fought, and that's how they do it over here. If you wanna have a biff, just go behind the shed and take care of it, and just beat the fuck out of each other.
Yep.
That's why I like it over here. No guns.
Usually outside the front of a pub
Oh, no.
these days.
I love my
Yep.
guns now.
Did that before
It's like the
Dominic.
Americans lock themselves in their bedroom, listen to Marilyn Manson, and go on a rampage.
I got one for each one of your legs, Rob.
And you can shoot at no good anyway. You can shoot them all you want. I can't feel them.
Man.
Rob hasn't got much room to talk
And
about
you-
himself
You
anyway.
need a 50 cal to get through my belly. All the
Jesus,
bloody
Superman.
blubber protection I got.
Nah, I like it over here.
The toll booth off the M4 now.
Sorry?
Have they removed the toll booth off the M4?
You what?
The toll booth that into Wales, have they removed it now?
Yes.
Yeah. See, that used to be great. People would pay £5 to get into Wales, but they never had a toll booth on the way back because people just chucked it in the bushes to get out.
Well,
Jesus.
That's pretty cold-blooded right
It's
there.
like over here. The tolls are going up and up. It's crazy.
Yeah. I
Well,
don't know what you call them in Queensland, Tim, but we've got the E-tag down here, and
Yeah, we got GoPay
what
or a
happens
link.
is- yeah, probably the same thing.
Yeah, it is.
yeah, nothing
We
like the
also
smell
have
of gun
a,
oil on your fingers. Ah,
But we also have a camera on the tolls where you can actually drive through. It'll just bill it straight to your license
Yeah,
plate.
same.
number.
Yeah, same.
You have to pay. I think
Yeah, I
you have
went-
to pay an extra $1 or so to go tagless.
It's up to $2.20 now up here. It's going up and up.
Yeah, well, I haven't been on any of the toll roads anyway, so
Laura,
And Bruce Highway is turning into Melbourne Highway with all your the cameras with speed cameras.
yeah.
Far out.
that's not entirely true, Laura, because there's whole YouTube channels dedicated to guns.
If you were based in the UK, you would lose your channel.
Not here, because there's entire channels that are dedicated to guns here.
Yeah, but
That's all they do.
we're not allowed to watch them over here because we're civilized.
Attaboy, David.
Because we can fight
Oh,
our
my
own
God.
battles. We can actually fist fight over here.
Yeah, that's how Rob lost his legs. He kept getting kicked in them by Laura.
Oh my God! Bring back the biff. Bring back the biff.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, Tim. There's not enough beef
Hell yeah.
in the AFL. That's why I
Oh,
really
that's-
enjoyed the State of Origin with the Biff the other night.
Yeah, yeah, but AFL, man, I don't know what's going on. Everybody's getting, yeah, never mind. It's
Yeah,
crap.
you got to get into it, Tim.
Yeah, well, I
Start
have. I
watching
played
some of the
AFL, but
AFL. I was on here last
played
night
AFL.
trying to sell it.
yeah, I played it once when I first came over AFL. My team used to be Carlton, but now I like Rabbitohs. Rabbitohs.
Yeah,
Forever who?
Rabbitohs.
South Sydney Rabbitohs. They play in the National Rugby League.
It's all about Blackpool
Yeah,
around here.
Yeah, there's two sports. The NRL is in New South Wales and Queensland, and the other states have the AFL. So you've got
Yep.
18 teams, 10 of them in Victoria, and various others. I'll be back in a minute. I've just got to take a call.
It must be the
Hey,
Rabbitohs calling. No, just kidding. Oh, man. I don't know what's happened to Rabbitohs this year. Jeez.
So if you guys show a gun on your channel over there, you'll get in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Usually
your
over
shit.
here, yes. Yes, over here.
Yeah,
Can
I've
you-
heard that. I've heard that. There's some places in the world you just can't, especially the countries that are more controlled as far as you can't have handguns, you can't have guns unless you're in a hunt club. I think it is over there, isn't it, Rob?
Yeah, hunting club. Yes.
Well, hunting,
Or a range or a gun range.
Yeah.
Yeah, gun range. But if you have large property, like over 50 acres or whatever, yeah, you can get like a rifle and stuff like that.
You can apply for a license anyway. You're allowed shotguns, but you're not allowed I don't know, like automatic weapons and other things. And
No, not all of it. No, you can't.
you're not allowed rocket.
Hey, Mike, how are you? How you doing, Mike?
hey, night train.
Do they regulate the length of your knives and stuff over there too?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I know in the States here, you can walk around with a machete strapped to your leg.
Whoa, not a
Not
chance.
here.
You can't even
Not
walk
here.
around here with a craft knife, never mind a machete.
No.
I
That's
wouldn't have a
funny
knife in my
because
pocket and I'll get checked. No way.
I carry this with me every day at work.
No.
Right on my
wouldn't over
side.
here. I wouldn't over here.
You'll get locked up and taken away for that. You just.
Oh no, the cops here, they don't give two craps if you got that on you.
Nope, you would not have them here. No
The
way.
cops here are very pro gun in Florida.
Of course, yeah, it makes a fair fight, doesn't it?
Mhm.
Well, that
Yeah.
latest shooting, where was it? Was in a shopping mall. It was somebody. It was in a food court, and somebody in the food cart was licensed to carry a handgun, and he shot and killed the guy after he killed. He was shooting around, killed 4 people, but he got his end right there too.
You know, the most things you got to worry about over here is king hits, bottle glazing. That's about all you got. Yeah.
And then fucking spiders when you're on the toilet.
The spiders, yeah. Tim woke
what do you-
Tim woke up one morning with a great big spider on his face, didn't you, Tim?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Now,
Huntsman right on my face.
yeah, we call them coward punches down here now.
Yep. We call them pussies.
We've renamed them from king hits to coward punches because there was
Yeah.
a well-documented one in Melbourne where someone was actually killed. So
Yeah.
there's been a large campaign recently about the coward punch.
Yeah, there was a lot of NRL players making commercials and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. There's
Yep.
the same thing with AFL players at AFL games.
Yep. That's right.
'Cause they basically have a themed round each week to
Yeah.
coward punches, inclusion, and various other things. for people with disabilities. So it's a good thing to get rid of the coward punch. Personally,
It would be. Yeah. I mean, hence the reason why if I go to a pub, I always stand with my back against the wall. There ain't no way somebody's going to do that shit to me.
Yeah, you stand in the corner and have your beer. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
I've gotten into plenty of fights in pubs.
Yeah,
Plenty
and
of
it's
fights.
generally if you stay away from the TAB, where the betting machines. You got to stay away from the betting machines because that's where it all happens.
All the Keno machines were taken out of the pub up here. There's no more Keno.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I hate to interrupt, but I'm gonna take off. I'm going out for coffee at 7:00, so I gotta go. So
Okay, Paul. Have a good one.
you guys
Paul.
take care. Yeah, we'll see you
you,
in tomorrow.
Paul.
See you in the
Yeah,
morning.
bye,
Paul.
guys.
Hey, buddy.
Bye.
Yep. So yeah.
The it's just different around the world, different things.
Yeah.
Some are
Yeah.
more civilized than others.
Well, what I like over here, Paul, is like if you hypothetically you get into a fight or a biff, whatever, you got friends that'll back you up, but they won't step in until somebody else steps in. But they'll back you up. And I've had it done with me for, and I asked my friend, I was like, why didn't you step in and stop it? He goes, nah, you were doing a good job. It's like, fuck you know.
Most of the pubs that I go to, it generally doesn't even get that way. If there's any loud talking, the security guards just jump in and throw people out.
Security
That's true.
bouncers.
Well,
Yep.
okay, bouncers then.
Well, sort of just like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Family
What the hell?
safe picking up a gun. Some local law enforcement leaders say you should be packing heat.
Fox 35's Brian Scott is here now with more on this bold suggestion. Brian?
Yeah, 3 sheriffs in the area are now standing together on this one, saying terrorists, active shooter, whatever the situation, they want citizens ready to step up.
If you're not afraid of a gun, get one.
Oh my God.
Polk County's top cop.
Gosh, you're nutted, isn't it just?
Efficient. Get a concealed firearms license and carry it. And if you need to shoot somebody, shoot them a lot.
Sheriff Grady Judd's going public today with his response to attacks around the world and here at home, telling citizens they need to step up.
The armed assailant doesn't plan on you fighting back. He plans on having a gun, doing all the shooting, and you're just the sitting duck, where the ducks need to shoot back.
And if not a gun, something to defend yourself and those around you. A bold stance.
Be prepared to serve as the first line of defense.
Very similar to the one Brevard Sheriff Wayne Ivey went viral with 2 weeks ago. That video now up to nearly 500,000 views.
No matter who
Guys,
you are, what the position is on guns.
Just to let you know, Night Train's posted some rules in the chat about
Is an armed and well-prepared citizen or law enforcement.
rules in YouTube in America.
Yeah.
I'm jumping off, guys.
Okay, hey Rob, thanks for being
Hey,
here,
Rob.
buddy.
Yeah, all right. See you all later.
Okay,
Have a good one.
take care.
Rob, before you go,
Yeah.
just got to tell you something.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That was good.
Oh, well, that's why I like it over here. Don't need a gun. Unreal.
Tell you what, you won't want a freaking gun over here today. Fucking scold you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Loads of car
I heard
parks
it.
are being closed here now and airports because the tarmac's melted.
Yeah, I heard that on the news this morning. They were saying that about UK. The hottest day of the year. 42 Celsius or something they said. The hottest
Yeah.
day.
And it's going to be hotter tomorrow.
Yeah,
But-
been
Yeah,
there,
I'm
done
afraid
that.
that's what it's going to be like. That's what it's going to be
Yeah.
like here.
Yep.
But the good news is, tomorrow evening, as Paul goes live, if the Met Office are correct, we're going to have one hell of a thunderstorm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Well, when you see-
David said that his the water reservoir there for the drinking water and the household water and everything is down below 10%.
We've been there.
Between 6 and 7%, they're saying now. So
Yeah,
We've
we've
been there in
today,
Queensland.
we've had that problem too.
yeah, they're saying today we used a week's supply of water in a day.
That's crazy. See, that's like, I live in the Noosa Shire, and last year we were staying steady at 38. That's crazy. And I guarantee we'll get over 40 this year.
See, the
Or
water
summertime.
quick enough. Yeah. They'd have loads of buckets out tomorrow night, and when it rains, they'll be chucking it into the reservoir. Fill them up and chuck it in.
Well, the
Oh, we had it
other
where the
interesting
Mary River-
thing is that what I found very interesting is, and I didn't realize this, is that the UK as a whole, only about 10% have any kind of air conditioning.
Yeah, if you look, if it's that.
Less than 10%.
I
And
don't
over
have air
here in the States, everybody's got air conditioning.
Well, technically, we've never needed it.
I live on the side of a mountain, man. I get my air conditioned from the gully.
Updraft.
Yeah. But this year I'm going to get a portable air conditioner for the my office with all the printers and stuff.
Sure.
You need that
Technology
'cause
does not like heat. Yeah.
yeah, you need that for that room at least. And then if you at least want to go in there and be comfortable for a little bit, at least you'll have a cold room to go into.
Yeah. It's crazy in the summertime.
Because window units really aren't that expensive.
I don't want to.
At least not over here, they're not.
Stand up. I want to
I
get
mean,
a
you-
stand up portable.
Well, that's what I mean, but they still have to be vented out the window, but they're a stand-up roll around.
Oh, they will.
Yeah.
It will.
You
Because
just
like
leave it out-
window,
you leave the pipe outside.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, if these weather patterns continue, yeah, winter's going to be a freaking seriously cold one this year.
Yeah,
We're going down to 3.
Going to be a year of extremes. I think you're right, David.
Yeah, I think we're going to be getting heavy snow this year.
We're supposed to be like 3 to 5 next week. In between 3 and 5 next week.
Well, Tim, we've just come off 0.
Jesus Christ. Fuck that.
It was the fog is now cleared, and it was 0 when I got on. And
What's that airport by the stadium down there in Melbourne? The one by the stadium. I came out there about 7. Say again.
I'm just trying to think. We've got Essendon Airport. I think you're referring to.
I got off the plane and then holy crap, it was like 2-1 or something. Like, take me back home.
We've got two airports almost on top of each other. One is a smaller domestic, which is at Essendon Airport, and Tullamarine, which is about 5 or so kilometres north of that, and that's the main international airport into Melbourne.
No, it was the smaller one. Yeah, it was the
Essendon Airport. Yeah.
Yep.
Just as I said, probably about 5 kilometres away. Essendon Airport was the original terminal into Melbourne, and then in 1972 they actually built Tullamarine, and they keep upgrading it. And they're looking at putting.
Well, Tullamarine is nice. Tullamarine is nice.
They're looking at to put in a second runway.
Yeah, that's nice there.
It's not the size of some of the airports you would see in the US, but it does the job.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the next trip I'm going down to Melbourne, I'm going to go down to Hastings.
Yep. Lovely spot. Absolutely. Because there's
I want to take a week and go down there.
yeah, Hastings, lovely spot, and then you go all the way down to Phillip Island, and the and basically the coast. If you go all the way down and get yourself down to Point Nepean,
I heard of
it
that.
has a very it has a very storied history with the fort down there, and it's just absolutely magic. I've been down there several times, and unfortunately, because it's a national park, you can't fly a drone down there. But at the same time, the winds that would whip off, because you've got the bay on one side, and then you've got Bass Strait on the other. You wouldn't even want to try with the winds
I'll
you've
check
got
it
there.
out.
But yeah, definitely.
Guys, I'm out. It's 7
Okay,
o'clock.
see you,
so-
Justin.
All right, Justin.
Don't forget, everybody, Thursday night after Paul gets off, maybe around 8 o'clock, I'm going to do a live. So if anybody
What,
wants to
around this
stop by.
time?
Do what?
Around this time?
Yeah.
What, around this time?
Well, around 8 o'clock. I'm going to probably do it at 8 p.m. on Thursday.
So it'll be 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock in the morning for me. Yeah. Really.
Yeah. So if you guys want to stop by, you can.
You can go
It's-
on tonight at 8 o'clock there, Justin.
No, I have that's my day off, my first day off on my 4-day weekend. So, but it'll be open panel like Paul's, so anybody can jump in if they want.
Must be nice to take days off. Must be nice.
What time?
You took 9 weeks off. I don't want to hear that.
Justin, what time is it where you are now?
It is 7 o'clock now.
Right, so
Yeah,
that'll be 1
nearly
a.m.
9 o'clock here.
Yeah, so that'll be 1 a.m. for us. Guess what? I
You
won't
guys,
see.
you guys will probably be up.
Oh, I don't think so.
Yep.
Because we're getting the cool weather
Yeah.
Nah.
for days.
Well, David, are you leaving too? If everybody's leaving, I'm going to shut her down.
I'm happy to stay if everybody else is staying.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah, I got nothing to do. I can stay, Paul, unless you want to take off, or you getting tired, or
Oh,
how you
I'm
feel?
always tired, but that's okay. I can just kick back and let you guys carry on.
Yeah, I'm happy to stay on for another half hour. I've got nothing to do for another
Yeah,
half
what's
hour.
I got nothing to do for the next 7 hours, so you can stay. Hey, and actually, I'm getting paid for this shit. Isn't it great? Anyway,
Yeah.
Jesus. Oh, well, staring at a gate and turning on red lights, green lights.
Sounds fun.
Hey, I did the hard yards. I worked the highway for 8 years. That's enough for me.
Yeah, I know a few people that have done that.
Yep.
I know people that work on the trains. I know that people work on the trams, and I know people that work on the roads. So
Yeah. It's a crazy industry, believe me. We lost a lot of colleagues over the years, in my 15 years.
I think we might have to explain to Paul what a tram is.
Oh, yeah. You know, they got rid of the trams here. They're supposed to be
bugger.
bringing them back. They're supposed to be bringing them back up in Nambour to run the just for the what's the name people, travelers and shit like that.
No, I use the trams a lot to go into the city.
Yeah. Well, they got trams in Brisbane.
Yeah.
Yep. They got trams over in America. They got them in San Francisco.
Yeah,
But are they as sophisticated as the ones we have down here that go from Central Business District all the way out to the suburbs?
Now, when you say
No, they don't.
sophisticated, yeah, do you always have drivers?
Yes.
Well,
yeah,
ours don't.
yeah, we do. Oh shit.
Yeah,
We got
David,
drivers.
yours are driverless, aren't they?
Yeah, we got the underground, we got the driverless trams, we've got driver trams, driver operated. Yeah, we got the trains, buses.
You
they're
got,
all-
Do you got the bullet trains? We got the bullet trains over here.
No, they're spending like 500 trillion on one of them. It's like pointless. Apparently, it's going to save journey times by 20 minutes to the north of England. Because the people in the north of England want to get home 20 minutes earlier. Not
exactly.
Well, wait until the light rail starts, because we just got approved for light rail. Holy crap, that's gonna be cool.
Well, some of our train lines were replaced by light rail, which is the same as trams. It's just that they run on the old train network, so they had to upgrade it a little bit.
Well, they're going to be connecting them: Melbourne, Sydney, Queensland, New South Wales. That's what.
And they've got the high-speed rail.
Yep.
Between Melbourne and Sydney.
Yep. Awesome.
And we still don't have we don't have any rail out to the airport, and the closest you can get is a tram, and then you've got to walk about 2.5 kilometres. That's a silly idea.
And you got them the airport. What's the names? They pick you up
airport
in them little
buses.
shuttles.
Yeah.
Driverless taxis yet?
Not yet.
Sort of
We're trialing them.
Hey, I'm still looking for the kangaroo. I'm still looking for the kangaroo with the red jacket. God damn it.
Yeah. Yeah, I've just got to warm mine up to go out this morning.
Is that Kangaroo? You've been watching Kangaroo Jack?
Yeah, that's the one.
I like it where he gets the gobstopper. He's like, "Arr!"
Yeah, that was a funny ass movie, man. Yeah.
Have you guys only just seen that? Because he's been out over here for years.
Yeah, I know.
Right now,
yeah.
I want to show you how easy it is for you to make
money.
I want to show you.
What was funny? Y'all remember? What's the name? The famous movie Crocodile Dundee. It was. It was filmed at Walkabout Creek Hotel, and I went to the Walkabout Creek Hotel up here, and it's on McKinley Highway, I think it is. Yeah. Anyway, we stopped in and we wanted to get a couple beers, and I walked in. It was the same bartender that was in the movie. It was funny as hell.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, we talked to him for like an hour. It was pretty cool. Captain Kangaroo. Hey, I grew up with Captain Kangaroo.
Obviously trying to double down on various stereotypes that we have over here.
That's what it was. Yeah. Well, America liked kangaroos back then, and they imported them to do boxing matches.
Yeah, and
people,
really that's one thing that really annoys me about all the tourism money that is spent from Australia. And I don't know about you, but it seems to portray Australia as a very not small place, but they don't seem to show enough of the rest of Australia.
Yeah, but Australia is a small place. If you look on the map.
Yeah, Australia is very big, and all I ever seem to see is they just show Sydney, the Opera House, and the Harbour Bridge. Australia's more than that. There are some really fantastic places in Australia that people overseas don't know much about. And that really is.
You never see a video. You never see a video about the Nullarbor, do you? Or that concert that they do. The concert they do, Big Red. They never show that.
Yeah.
They never do.
Oh, that is a fantastic spot.
Yeah.
As you go through Central Australia, the Northern Territory, Alice Springs, parts of Western Australia, And if if you want to really talk about heat, you go up to the Marble Bar, Roeburn, and there's one other spot I'm trying to think of, but up what would that be? The northwestern part. No, I'm saying go a little bit more west, and to the Marble Bar, Broome, where it regularly for 7 or 8 days, 49 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
Well, we have a buddy of mine, Mika Steve. He lived in Mikathura, and that was days, man. He was getting 48, 49.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
That was another spot I was trying to remember.
It's midnight, and it's still 29 degrees.
God damn. Hey, Chris. How you doing? Chris Wedgwood.
Hey, Chris.
Yep.
I'll be hitting the Nullarbor next year. I'll be driving.
Oh, lovely spot. Now,
when
when you consider you can drive for 38, 40 hours and still be in Australia, it's a strange one.
I'll tell you what.
Well, my friend said that the Big Red's being, it's going off next year. So it's going to be me and about 3 other people. We're going to go out, take our swags.
Yeah, if you go into the middle of Australia, Central Australia, and get towards Uluru, well, Ayers Rock is how everybody else knows it. You can't climb it anymore, but you can walk around it.
And you can take a helicopter.
Yeah, my sister.
It's a lovely spot.
Migrated over to Australia in 2012.
Yeah.
And she went over there. She had a career in psychotherapy. Yeah. And now she's got over 100 properties in Sydney.
Holy shit.
She said it's just the easiest place to make money.
That's one place that's one spot in Australia I don't really like. So
I don't like Sydney. Hell no.
Nah.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't.
I went to Sydney, and the first place I went to was Blacktown.
Yeah.
No way. Mm-mm.
Yep.
Jesus, that was crazy. Fuck that night.
There are, as I said, there are more spots in Australia that most of the Americans don't know about, and there's just some really beautiful spots as you go into South Australia. You go into the Barossa Valley, that area. The wine they have there is absolutely lovely. You go there.
I drove to St. George, and then St. George out to the Isa, and then I stayed there, and I was like, all right. So my buddy was talking. He played this song, so I was like, oh, I got to go there. So I went up the Camel Wheel to the pub with no beer.
Yeah.
That was awesome. I got heaps of pictures and everything. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Best road trip I took. And I was jamming.
Yeah,
I was jamming Red Gum on the radio.
Have you gone out to Birdsville?
Not yet. We'll get there.
Yeah. So another. You've got Birdsville, and then you go to Burke.
Burke. Yep.
And then you go where Queensland meets South Australia meets New South Wales. Was famous many, many years ago. I reckon about 20 years ago. A total solar eclipse happened there, and everybody was at a place called Cameron's Corner.
I've been there, and what's that place? It's called the Four Corners.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, lovely spot.
Oh, hell yeah. Yep. It was funny because my phone kept on going back in time, and then going forward, then going back in time. It was funny as hell.
Yeah.
I've been a lot of places, man, and just in this industry, traffic control industry, I've traveled so much, it's unreal. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Be right
We,
back.
we, we seem to have taken over the show with our tourism of Australia.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi.
Yeah, we should be getting paid by Tourism Australia for all the things we're talking about. Well, considering the fact that Australia is nearly the size of the US when you take out Alaska, and only really 14% of it is habitable.
Yep.
That's why
the main
the globe.
Yeah, it's the main cities are all near rivers or bays.
Yeah, is it true that New Zealand's the size of the UK?
I think so.
Yeah, because I know there's a lot of complaints at the moment about apparently in New Zealand that they don't actually appear on the globe.
Yeah, there's a famous internet meme where Australia isn't real.
Well, they were saying, I found out and I read about, there's a lot of places up north that's inhabitable, like from regular people. They were sending helicopters around there, and they got real video proof of they were throwing spears at the helicopter and arrows, and I was like, whoa. So I wouldn't mess with that part. No way.
Yeah, and another great part of Australian history is the Great Emu War.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that where the guy puts his hand up his ass and starts speaking with it?
No, yeah.
Oh,
no, I'm not joking when I talk about the Great Emu War. It's about 90 or so years ago, where the Australian Army lost to emus.
Yep.
It's no joke.
You can look it up. It's a big article.
To the actual bird.
Yeah. Look it up. The Great Emu War.
It's pretty interesting. Steve showed me that. Like, what the hell? And what was the other thing? There was a big, not pandemic or whatever, with rats.
We've had various plagues, so to speak.
Yeah, we've had rats. Let's be honest here, right? We've been fighting rats since the dawn of time.
Yeah, everybody has, I think.
We have the firepower to wipe off countries off the map, and yet these rodents just sit there and go, yeah, and
like cockroaches.
Yeah, I was just about to bring up the cockroaches.
Oh yeah.
It's funny. Now it's funny. A cockroach can survive a nuclear, a nuclear strike, but if you hit it with a newspaper, you kill it, and that really shows how dangerous the media really is. Then.
Yep. Hell yeah. Hold a nuclear war, but it can't hold my boot.
Yeah.
Put it this way: if you want to see a load of cockroaches, look in the UK government.
It's no different. No different down here.
Oh my God! Yeah, I'm not even getting into that.
Talk about something else now.
Yeah, all I gotta say is labor sucks. No, just kidding. Fucking ain't doing a damn thing. All this talk they were going to change this, change that. They didn't change shit.
Yeah.
Takes time.
Yeah.
You've got to do it in the right way. I mean, look at over here. We've got this fucking stupid election campaign going on. And the general public have no say. It's all about the leadership of the Tory party. We have no say in anything. And yet you've got bloody news channels having election debates, like you have in America, where you got all the politicians lined up and they all battle it out against each other. We're having things like that. We have no say. Why do we give a shit? Yeah.
We all wanted independent. We wanted independent. We didn't want. We just wanted something new and try to fucking change something.
Hmm.
That didn't happen.
It'll change.
You looking up the emu wars, Paul? No, just kidding.
What's that?
He's looking up the
Thought
emu.
you were emu wars.
Emu Awards? What?
No, there was the Great Emu War of 1932, I think it is, when the Australian Defence Force lost a war to the emus.
Wasn't that during the Second World War?
No, it was between the two wars. I think it was 1932, I believe, if my history serves me correct.
I got it bookmarked at home on my in my office.
Yeah.
'Cause I didn't believe
actually,
Steve was telling me all that. Steve was telling me all this shit. I was like, yeah, right. And he showed it to me. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, there's actually a really great video by Australian comedian Isaac Butterfield that actually talks about that. And he just explains that, Australia lost to an emus.
Yep.
It's just
every
time I tell someone, they just don't believe me.
Moment. We've just killed your.
That is pretty interesting.
Yeah, we just killed your two favourite salts, haven't we? Neighbours and Home and Away.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Neighbours. Off the show.
Yeah, we're not paying for that shit.
Yeah.
Neighbours was good. I like Neighbours.
Neighbours is actually a very a big stepping stone for many famous celebrities. Yeah. Kylie Minogue.
Delta Goodrum.
Kylie Minogue, Jason Donovan, Delta Goodrum, Margot Robbie was also in it. I think you could probably go through another 10 celebrities that started on Neighbours and have, worked their way up to Hollywood.
Home and Away was boring as shit.
Oh yeah, I'd agree
What was
with
the
that.
guy? What was the guy on Neighbours? He was the bad guy. He's the one that lost his leg in that accident.
Paul Robinson.
What was his? Paul. Yeah, I met him. He was in Karoi at the BP petrol station with this big ass camper. And I was like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "Oh, vacation at North. What's the name? Double Island Point." I was like, "Really?" And he goes, "Yeah, we got a camping site over there." Yeah, he's pretty cool. He took a picture with all of us and everything. Pretty cool guy. And I met the actor from Welcome to Australia, Mick. What's that famous movie? Wolf Creek.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff
I
Garrett.
met him and Garrett. Yeah.
Garrett.
I met him.
Did you guys
I
have
met him in Perugia. What?
Did you have Prisoner Cell Block H?
Yeah. We call it Prisoner, but you call it Cell Block H because Prisoner you had was with Patrick McGowan.
Yeah. But we
the one I used.
Good old Queen Bee.
Yeah.
The one I used to watch when I first got over here was Blue Healers. That was a good show.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot of High Beach vet programs over here.
Shit, be right back.
Yep.
You just teleported somewhere.
Yep. Seems that way.
Oh, look at that boat going.
Hey.
He's going somewhere. That boat behind you, Paul, he's going somewhere, isn't he?
Oh yeah, well that's the sheriff boat.
Oh yeah, that's the way.
He's heading out into the lake.
We have something similar to that in our bay, Port Phillip Bay. We've got two really large marinas, one at St Kilda and the other at Docklands. And they patrol the bay for miscreants and people on jet skis and that sort of thing. So you wouldn't have many at this time because it's still still cold. But in the summer, we've got boats and other yachts and going from St Kilda Marina and the Docklands and further down our coast as well. We've got various marinas. And we've got, because once you go, the bay is very pretty flat, but once you get outside the heads and you get into Bass Strait, as you take the ferry to Tasmania, it gets pretty rocky on the Spirit of Tasmania, I tell you. But yeah, it's very interesting, I must say. If you sit on the port, which is Port Melbourne, if you sit in there, you can just watch large ships come in and out. It's very entertaining, I must say.
So what's it like for cockatiels where you are?
Yeah, we see a couple. We see a couple because I'm probably what, 15, 20 minutes outside the CBD or the main part of Melbourne, but I am in the metropolitan area, and the metropolitan area of Melbourne stretches 45, 50 kilometres either way, from north, south, east and west. We've got a huge footprint.
Yeah, they reckon they class cockatiels as vermin over there, don't they?
Well, because we've got possums, we've got foxes, floating about urban streets.
Dingoes.
Yeah, dingoes, but not as many in my area. But the main thing are foxes and possums. They're the two.
We got dingoes in my back paddock. I hear them howling at night. Two of them.
No, we generally possums is the main one in my area.
Yeah. Well, possums too. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 10 or so kilometres from the northeast of the CBD.
Yeah. What wildlife do you get, Paul?
Say again?
What wildlife does plagues Paul area?
What's that?
Forests.
What wildlife plagues your area?
Wildlife, bears, deer, squirrels, pheasant, ducks,
crows,
geese.
Sounds more or less here.
Goose.
Yeah.
More or less the same here then. Without the birds. We don't have birds.
Yeah. Well, we've got down here. We've got a lot of magpies and we've got a lot of crows.
Yeah, we got coyotes though that have migrated up from the west.
What's really bad where I'm at is flying foxes. These huge
No, I haven't
bats.
seen any of those. Oh, yeah, I do occasionally see a few flying foxes and bats because there's a colony about 10 minutes from where I am, and there's about 3,000 of them. It's like
crazy.
It's a little bat hutch. And basically when the sun goes down, and probably about an hour after sunset, which is our days are getting longer, usually about an hour after that, you'll see a couple of hundred fly over my house.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Down in Noosa or Noosaville, they have heaps of cockatoos. Man, they whiten up a tree. Oh, shit. Be right back.
Yeah, I'd love a lot of cockatoos flying around.
Mm.
Well, guys, I'm going to call it a night.
Yeah, I think we're going to call it. Yep.
Yeah, it's 25.
I was just about to say, yeah.
Yep.
I just looked at the time and thought, yep, it's time for me to go.
Okay, everybody in the chat, thanks for being here. Thanks, Dominic, Tim, David. Tim won't be here, but
We'll take a bite.
We'll see all of you again tomorrow.
Yeah,
Take
yeah.
care, everybody.